that.
Yeah, I can adjust all that. What's going on with the camera TV? That's gone off.
Oh, shut the computer down. You have to turn it back on. As we welcome back viewers to this on-call coverage of the other game going on. A couple of locals. Jacobson's going to be calling the game. Last minute decision.
Yeah, last minute decision. We've got a local battle here. Two partners, Heidi and Darren, are playing against each other. So Darren using the what are they again? The on sale bowl.
Darren XGs size 3.
Yep. And Heidi with the blue bowls there. And Darren's playing with David Webb, and Heidi is playing with Sheila Nagy.
Okay, and that game's on this rink.
On this rink.
Okay. All right, well, happy days. You turn that other computer on. And, yeah, on-call viewers, I'll get on there and share it for you, mate, and you enjoy this. And
nothing will be finished, wouldn't they?
Hey?
This is these teams had to wait for a rink to become available, so they're playing their round 3 now.
Ah.
So, Webb v. Nagy. Let's get the cameras up here.
You can stay in if you want, Hobby, and watch.
I'm going to go. I've got to.
Okay, no worries. Yep, we're out of here. I'll just stay here for a moment with you, James, and make sure everything's all good. We are connected to Starlink, so it's a bit of a test to see how it works. We've increased the quality as well, so.
Okay, bowling club. Okay, let's get these cameras up. Have you shared that link?
I'm doing it for you.
Beautiful. I will, once we get this set up, I'll just duck out and yell out to them to get it on the big screen inside. PTZ or bowls. Bowls PTZ.
Yeah, so although we're ending the coverage, we've got an encore for you viewers. Jameson's going to be running the show. He's finished his game, so
just make sure we can adjust these cameras. Yep. Beautiful. And this one here. Just stay with it for a second there, Happy, and I'll just let the bowlers know that we're streaming it.
Copy that. So Darren on the mat, playing with Webby. Just waiting for this other computer to turn back on because I turned it off. And this other computer comes back on. We'll get that camera pushed back for you as Heidi. Here we go.
So 3 to Team Webb in the first end. So we see Darren using the white XGs and Heidi with the blue and black. Not sure if they're XGs as well, but both Sheila and Dave have got black bowls, I believe. They're find out a little bit more in a second. You shared that link, mate?
Did.
You're all over it. And just as we see David Webb walk in front of the camera.
All right, mate. You had a good call. I'll leave you with that. I'm going to go get ready for work, and I'll see everyone tomorrow morning nice and early.
All right, so to end the stream, just show me where to hit, mate. Is it hit the green up the top and then end stream on...
Over here.
Just hit that one?
Yep.
That's all.
Yep, it's green, and then file, exit.
Beautiful.
Hurt.
Thanks, mate. See you, Obby.
Trent said bye.
Bye.
Turn your mic off there, mate. Two games tomorrow and the shootouts for equal game winners. Won't be a second, viewers. I'll just get this up on our big screen. As we see Sheila Nagy coming through. Get the great shot. We'll get the sky cams adjusted as well. So track this bowl from David Webb. And is he going to pull up? He's going to go in the drinks. So 2 to Team Nagy. Looks like she's only got to get around that front bowl of Darren's to count. She's going to pull up short. So two to Team Nagy. 3-2 on 2 ends in favour of Webb. All right, viewers, so the stream has been shared on our Facebook page and Happies as we see Darren Richards coming down with his second bowl. So it looks like 1 to Darren there. We'll be playing 18 ends, 2 bowl pairs, so it's a pretty quick shootout. We've had some cracking games over the first couple of rounds. Currently got a couple of 2-game winners playing on the grass this afternoon. That being Team Stacey Morris and Team George Jackson. And next door, believe Ray Brown and Steve Graham are 2-game winners as well. So there has been a few upsets, a couple of draws. The updated scoreboard will be on the our Facebook page following round 3, as we see Sheila coming in with a crack. It's going to swing away, so still one there to Team Webb. This is David Webb on the mat here. So 4 locals shooting it out in the round 3 match. Just for those who are joining us for the first time today, so we have $5,000 in prize money. First place $2,000, second place $1,200, third place $800, fourth place $500. Then we have the best performed teams today and tomorrow, $200 each, and best card around $500. So one prize per team, plenty of chances there to land in the coin. Equal game winners will shoot it out, so points and margins don't. Margins and ends don't come into it. Only when counting who are our best performer on each day. So equal game winners will have a 3-end shootout, and that will be broadcasted tomorrow afternoon. So we see Darren going for the tape. Oh, he's going for the mat, sorry. He's pretty confident. One shot to Team Webb. Still some spots up for the Prelude 4s taking place on Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to keep the nominations open until 5 o'clock this afternoon. So if anybody would like to make the trip to Lightning Ridge or looking for a game, give us a call. You've got until 5 o'clock this afternoon. Currently sitting at 24 teams and prize money $10,000. And remember, this is your last chance to secure a spot in this year's Black Opal by winning the Prelude. So we have attracted a bit of attention. We've got guys travelling from Marimba, all over the place. Aberdeen, top of Queensland, Central West. Big shout out to all those guys who have made the trip. Ballarat. So $10,000 up for prize money in the 4s. First prize will be $4,000 plus a paid entry to the Black Opal. So that's valued at $1,000. So your team will get a paid entry, and you'll have the opportunity to shoot it out for $50,000 at the Black Opal come October. Second prize in the Prelude is, I believe, 24. $2,400, yes. $1,600 for third, and $1,000 for fourth. Best performed team each day, $400 a team. And best card, round 5, $200 a team. $70 a player, lunch provided both days. So pretty cheap little weekend and some serious coin up for grabs. So we see David coming down. He's down 1 currently with the wing bowl of Heidi's. Oh, with Sheila's, oh no, that's Heidi's bowl. Sheila just missing there, so 1 down. So the score moves on to 4-3 after 4 in favour of Team Webb. Heidi with a good opening bowl. It's pretty deadly, this 2 bowl pairs. As you notice, you're always looking for that third bowl, but it quite dangerous game. We'll just have a look to see who we've got on the live stream tomorrow. So first up tomorrow morning, we have George Jackson, and he's taking on Mark Swanson. So George, a 2-game winner currently. So they'll be shooting it out tomorrow morning from 9 o'clock. Sheila on the mat with her first bowl. So 18 ends. It's tracking pretty well, all down to her weight here. So she's in the count. Could be 2 with that front bowl of Heidi's as well. A bit of a grudge match here. Heidi taking on Darren. So we see David Webb on a cracking line too. Has he got a piece of the jack? No, but he's drawn enough for the shot. So 1 to Team Webb. So 1 to Team Webb. Move the score 5-3 after 5. And a good opening bowl that from Darren. See Heidi with her first bowl. And she's on a pretty decent track as well. She got the jack. She's got the jack. Tucked in behind. So good opening bowl there from Heidi. I'll get a bit of an update on these players and how they're going through the tournament. I'll just step out for a second. All right, so Team Naji yet to get on the winners board. They've lost their first 2 rounds, and Team Webb have won 1 and lost 1. So still big chances for all those teams that haven't won a game, or they've going into third round, or they've only lost 1, because we do go on wins only. So all equal game winners will be shooting it out tomorrow. It'll be a random draw. It'll be 3-end shootout. Scores a level after 3, an extra end to be played. As we see, David, is he going to contact that bowl? He is, but no change. So if we do have any standalone winners, say 5-game winners on their own, they will win the tournament, and then the rest of the field, the 4-game winners, will shoot it out. Or even those who have had a draw are still in the hunt, as a draw will land you 1 point, 3 points for a win and 1 point for a draw. So a couple of wins and a draw can see you through to the playoffs. Time, mate. Cheers. Thanks. David Webb, he's on a cracking line here. Is he going to get down? He's going to just skirt it. So see Sheila having a bit of a laugh on the mat there. So holding 2 is Team Naji. And she's on a pretty good track here too. She's just got to get under that front bowl of Heidi's. Doesn't want to contact the jack too much. No, she's going to dead draw it. What a great shot. Three to Team Naji. New leaders. Team Naji 6, Team Webb 5 after 6 ends. The girls sticking with this longer length. Boys had them on the shorter ends to start with, so tactic change here. Darren on a pretty good track. Yep, he's going to do enough to count. Come on, Heidi, get inside that. As we track this down, looks a bit tight. Weight might hold her. Not a bad effort. What can Darren do with his last bowl here? He's played it pretty well. Not great weight, but it could be enough for 2 shots there. So thanks to all those viewers who have tuned in today. This was a last minute thing to stream this last game, this round 3 clash between our local players. Happy's told me there's been some really good games over the day with the streaming. Sure to be another couple of cracking games tomorrow. George Jackson will be on the live stream against Swanson at 9 o'clock. And we'll have their round 5 game following that, and then we'll be live streaming our finals if there will be any equal game winners. Currently, we do have 3 2-game winners. See, Sheila's just pinched a line with this one. So yeah, the 3-end shootout will probably be happening around 1 o'clock tomorrow. So tune in for that. And as I previously mentioned, nominations are still open for the Prelude 4s happening Saturday and Sunday. Great bowl this from David Webb. He catches the inside of that bowl. He has. He may have dragged it across the line to Heidi. It may be up and down for 2 now. So yeah, nominations will stay open until 5 o'clock this afternoon. $10,000 up for prize money, and last chance for anyone to secure a spot in the 25 Black Opal Classic. David Webb's opting to draw here. I thought he may have had a little run at that shot of that bowl of Heidi's, but maybe they are favouring that wing bowl of Darren's to be counting already. They're going to tape that. So 3 shots. 3 shots to Team Webb, 8-6 after 7 ends. As we've lost that jack roll, so back to Heidi now to see what sort of length she'll opt for. Look for that 3/4 length, I'd say. We see players coming off the top green now, finishing in good time with their 3rd round. So 38 teams here this week for the Prelude Pairs. Staggering start times because we do have only 15 rinks available at a time. So thank you to all the players for their cooperation and their patience. But yeah, everything's run pretty smooth. Shout out to Glenn and his team in the bistro for the lunch and their catering over the weekend. And anyone who's in town for the next couple of days, come down the club because we do have entertainment right through till Sunday. Great shot that from Heidi. So very close here at the moment. 8-6 in favour of Webb. Darren Richards and David Webb taking on Heidi Monk and Sheila Nagy. All four local players. See Heidi's last bowl. It's just going to scoot through there. Worth mentioning too, the free invitation for the Prelude winners. For those teams that are already in the Black Opal, that simply means that you will get a refund if you've already paid your nomination fee. So if you do happen to win the Prelude, there's another $1,000 back in your pocket. This year too, the runner-up of our Prelude, big shout out to Yamba Bowling Club. The runner-up of the Prelude will receive a paid entry to Yamba's Lighthouse Fours. It's valued at around $600, I believe. So thanks to Don and team and Jason and everybody from Yamba Bowling Club jumping on and supporting the event. We have a team joining us this year from winner of the Lighthouse Fours in Yamba will be joining us for the Black Opal. Sheila, is she going to touch the jack? She's just going to slip it. So still 1 to Team Webb. It's a big shout out to Yamba Bowling Club. We see David with his last bowl, and he's just going to pull up short. So 1. Sheila just thinking that bowl of David's has pulled up in on her line. She might be looking to, she's going to try and draw around it. So a pretty decent draw in this green, and we see her, she hasn't given a bad effort here. It's going to all come down to weight, and she's played an absolute bomb. Look at that. She's done it. And maybe we're putting it, are they putting it? No, they're just taking the 1. So 1 to Team Nagy. Moves the score 7-8 after 8 ends. 18 ends, 10 to go. Jack on the tee. Shout out to Webby too for all his hard work getting the greens in great condition for the tournament. We did have a little bit of rain the last couple of days, so slowed the top green down a fraction, but still a very true green, and I've had some good positive feedback from our travelling bowlers. So shout out to Webby and his grounds crew. As we see Darren, he's pulling up short on a good line. All down to weight with this from Heidi. She's under Darren's bowl, but pulling up short. Follow our Facebook page. We will be putting the live scores up after this round, and we will try to keep them updated as much as possible tomorrow, leading into the to the shootout. Like we said, equal game winners will shoot it out. Hello. Someone banging on the door there. Shout out to our major sponsors of the event, obviously the Lightning Ridge Bowling Club and Forex. Forex being our major sponsor and partner in the Black Opal, Peter Williams Black Opal Classic for the last, well, for as many years as I can remember anyway. So thanks to Rod Forbes and his team. Sheila, we're on a good line here. Is she? She's going under. She's getting some love. So looks like 2 there. The team Naji would be loving to get this game up after losing their first 2 rounds this morning. I think they would really love getting on the board, especially over this local team. As we see David Webb, he's played it pretty well. Heidi's favouring the front bowl of Sheila's. It's pretty close. This one is going to fall well short on the line. So David Webb will be looking to play a little bit positive there, swinging onto Sheila's bowl or contact with the jack. And he has played it aggressively but under the head. So we are locked back up. 8 all after 9 ends at the halfway point. Adjust this camera. I'd say Heidi will be throwing it long again. Yep, sticking to that length. All right, see if they can't jump on it early. Oh, not with that one. So 9 o'clock start again tomorrow. Team Watson taking on Team George Jackson. Swanson, sorry. Taking on George Jackson's team. And that will be live from 9 a.m. on Rink 2 here again, followed by round 5 and then the playoffs. Just failed to jump on it there, Heidi. So all the pressure back on Team Naji. We see Darren. He gets around that front bowl of his. He's going to do enough to count anyway, and that's why it's a very challenging game. The 2 bowl pairs. Can be very deadly at times. So Sheila down 2 with her first bowl. Is she doing enough to reach? It's close. Nope. Looks like still 2 to Team Webb. We see David on a very good line here. He's going to make contact with Darren. So Sheila, last bowl, 3 down. Really needs to drop one in there. Yard on a last. We'll give her the shot. She's out there. She's not going to crash into that bowl, I hope. Oh, no. See if it can't bring it back. How's a weight? How's a weight? So, no pressure on David here. He doesn't want to be tight. Hitting Sheila up the line. Nothing for tight. He can play out to his wing bowls. Good yard to count. And he has. So, it looks like there will be a handful. Be 4. So that is Team Naji's closest. Just make sure that her other one isn't. No. So 1 kicked out, 2, 3, and 4. It's a handful. So just like that, Webb kicks away 12 to 8 after 10 ends. Looks like we're going back on the tee again. And a fairly decent opening start from Darren Richards. We can see a lot of players finishing up their round 3, so we will have those scores up on Facebook very shortly. Heidi, she got enough in it? I think she does. Darren with his last bowl. He's very close. He's played a bomb. So he's changed the shot up again here. Heidi changing hands. Must be reaching around her bowl. Looks like she may be just slipping past there. Don't lose it. Stay on. Oh. So 2 to Team Webb. Webb leading 12-8 after 10 ends. 18 ends, 2 bowl pairs. See a close game next door. 2-game winner Ray Brown and Steve Graham. 11-7. Not sure who's in front there, but a pretty close game after 8 ends. Hasn't been a lot of big scores or big margins in the tournament so far, with it being the 2 bowl pairs. Been some pretty close games. David Webb, he's on another good track here. Great shot. So 3 to Team Webb. Sheila's going to play down ditch side. Bit of pressure here. Dropped a 4. You don't want to drop another 4. So she's played it pretty well. Got to get down. Not a bad effort. He's still 3. Yes, this is a big bowl coming in by Sheila. Next bowl for Sheila. Looks like David Webb's on another great line. So 4 down. Just looking to cut back. On a pretty handy track. I tell you what, if she gets inside of that white bowl, she'll get the shot. Oh, she's touched it across. Oh, so 1, 2. Three down. Three down, and it was a cracking effort. 15-8. After 11, where are we going with the jack? Riddo's thrown it in the drink. It's coming back. And Heidi is going back to the tee. And Sheila's looks like they're going to try and... Are they sticking with a 3/4? I know they're playing it a little bit shorter. Matt back. Jack up. So the girls would love to string a couple of ends together here. We see Riddo. He's leading pretty well at the moment up front. Come on, Heidi, get one in there. Oh, it's going to slip. Pull up. Bit over. Darren's on another good track here. All down to weight. May force Heidi to change hands. No, she's going to stick to the forehand. May have just pushed that out a bit. Yeah, she has. Not a bad effort. So 15-8 after 11 on the 12th end. 18 ends. 6 to go after this. Naji would be loving to get back on the scoreboard here after being 8 all after 9 ends. Dropped a 4 and a 3. So up until that point, a very close game. David Webb. He's on a good line as well. And that's a pretty good bowl. Cover and count. Might be, Heidi's wing bowl might have him, but what can Sheila do? What can Sheila do? She is on a very good line. How's her weight? David Webb. He went to chase it and he's pulled up. And he's running away. Pulled up for good reason, I think. It's well short. But a bit of a pressure bowl here for Sheila. Could be 3 down. And she has played this pretty well. She has dead drawn it. Great shot. So, could have been 3 or 4 down there. And, 4-shot turnaround. Naji moves to 9. Webb in front 15-9 after 12. Sorry, viewers, I'm just going to leave this camera set up. I've just got to step out for a second. Okay, so 1 to Team Naji. Is he gonna? He's gonna crash. Might have brought that bowl in now. Oh no, 3. So we're saying 3. Darren was signalling he was only 1 down at that point. Looks like 3. So huge turnaround for Team Naji. They're going to jump to 12. Scores 15-12 after 13. So next door, our 2-game winners, Ray Brown and Steve Graham, are currently down 17-9 to the Grafton team. Grafton team having 1 win this morning, so they'll be very happy to get it over the 2-game winners, Brown and Graham. And a good opening start, that from Heidi. So yeah, other than Team Naji dropping that 4 and then the 3 the following end, we were neck and neck at 8 all. And but they've clawed their way back. They were down by 7. They're now down by 3. So 15-12 to Team Webb. Darren Richards, David Webb playing Heidi Monk and Sheila Naji. We're on the 14th end. We're playing 18 ends, 2 bowl pairs. Tony Dalton, who's leading on the end rink with the Grafton lads playing? I will find that out for you now, Tony. I'll just send my runner. If you can just... No, this one here, mate. Just find out the boys' names.
What the boys' names?
Yeah, the Grafton team. Darren Richards. Ooh. He's going to do enough to count. So, looks like, 1 to Team Webb.
Madden and Teeny.
Sorry?
Madden and Teeny. Is their surname?
Madden and Teeny. It is Tony. And the boys have had 1 win, 1 loss, and they're currently up 17-10 after 12 ends. And they're playing a 2-game winner, so... How's Sheila looking? Looks on the tight side. You got weight to get down. We might get a bit of love off that front bowl. Watch this. Here we go. Oh, no. And rolled Darren's bowl up. So 1 and a measure. All right, Sheila, what she got for us? Pretty good track. Down to a weight. Trying to work hard. She's just a bit through there, so it looks like could be 2 to Webb. No, he's having a run at this bowl. David, has he got it? He's got it. Wow, what a shot. What a shot. So took the measure out. 2, 3, what is it? Three down. So, cracking shot that by David. Webb kicks out. 18-12. 4 to play. Tony Dalton, thanks, mate. You've got a great coverage. Danny is my father-in-law, loves his bowls well. He's playing pretty well at the moment, Tony. He's they could be giant killers after this game. They're playing one of the only 2-game winners, and they've won themselves. They might find themselves 2-game winners after this. But I'll be sure to keep you updated, mate. Oh, Heidi just struggling with a weight the last couple of ends. They claw back the girls, and then boys just seem to find an end when they pick up a multiple and kick away a little bit further. It's a very hard game. 2-bowl pairs. You're always searching for that third bowl. You find your line, you find your length, and then you run out of bowls. So, but we've still got 4 ends to play here. 6 the margin. Heidi's wasn't on a bad track. Gets around. There's a good home there. I've just been joined in the commentary box by Jamie Thomas. Jamie Thomas playing with Tony Strong, and he's just informed me he's a 3-game winner. So Aberdeen, 3-game winners. And now I'm joined by another person in the commentary box, Billy Morris. Billy playing with brother Stacey Morris. They've just beaten George Jackson, so they are also 3-game winners. And as we mentioned, Ray Brown playing next door, 2-game winners, is currently down. They haven't adjusted the score. Still says 17-10 in favour of Grafton. David Webb, his last bowl. Looks to be holding 2. And he has shanked that. Sheila. Pressure bowl. Sit on the inside of that white. See what she's got. Track looks fair. Darren's calling 1 down early. I don't know about the weight, Darren. She's gone through, has she? Has she? Oh, maybe 1 roll too many. I think it's definitely 1 with the that wing bowl of Darren's. That's all he's taking. He's not measuring it. So 1 to Team Webb. 19-12 after 15. But as you've seen, it only takes 1 end to change the whole scenario. So, Naji, they pick up a couple here. And going into the last 2 ends, they're still in the hunt. Warren Towney. George Jackson is playing with Bob Hooper from Gadooga. Excuse me. So they were 2-game winners, and they were just knocked off by Stacey and Billy Morris. And a good opening start by Rideau. Who's got tomorrow, Jamie?
No idea, mate. Haven't looked that far.
No idea. This guy does not look at the scores. He does. The draw.
We're up on the grass spot.
He's up on the grass. 2 games up on the grass. So all those teams who played on the synthetic today will be up on the grass tomorrow, and vice versa for the top half of the draw that were teams 1 to 20. They'll be down here on the synthetic. All shootouts will be played on the synthetic, so we will be allowing those teams, the equal game winners, to have a roll-up. As we see Darren, he's pushed that bowl of Heidi's up. So holding one. Heidi be looking forehand, playing on the inside of her bowl. And the girls would love to pick up a 2 or 3 here. We see Heidi's plenty of weight here. I hope she's pushing that bowl through. She has. Gone to a good home. And probably still the one. One to Heidi. She's 1 on and 1 behind. That is correct, Warren. They're still in the hunt, but the price has blown out a bit. But if George had Marky Mark playing with him, then I would say that they've got a very good chance. Like the Roosters, great shot, David Webb. Still open draw there for Sheila. Gets down to David. Sit, David. Stay. Track was fair, but probably a bit too much weight there. So I'd say Sheila's not going to be short with her last anyway, because she's got that back bowl of Heidi's near the drink. She's got the last bowl, so, and second wood, so she'll be looking at Jack or she'll be looking at bowl. Track this in from David, and he's not going to worry anybody there. So Sheila, she doesn't want to get her own bowl out, but contacted that Jack or the shot bowl. And she's got Heidi interested. I'm not sure if she's going to crash, but she is. She's going to get some love. No, so what did they say, mate? They say, I thought I heard them yell out 2, but I thought it was only 1.
Well, the camera looked like only 1.
Two it was. Very deceiving from that angle, because it looked like Heidi had second wood. And the shot Sheila was playing, especially with her first bowl, with that confident weight, I thought they might have been holding second wood. As we see Darren, he's just been all over it, especially the last 5 ends. So the score really not reflecting the game, it's just only been 3 ends of big scores, a 4 and a back-to-back 3, and other than that, it was a pretty close game at the start. 9 the diff now, and that's unfortunately 2 bowl pairs. That's now out of reach. For Team Naji. But the girls would love to be finishing on a positive here going into tomorrow. Jag the next 2 ends. Heidi with a cracking shot. Great bowl. Fair call. Thank you, Warren. I'm glad you agree with me on that. There should be some good games in the Rugby League semi-finals this week. And probably some even better ones in the Prelude 4s coming up on Saturday and Sunday. Your last chance to get into the Black Opal. A paid entry too. If you're already in the Black Opal, then you will have your entry fee paid for or refunded to you if you've already paid the nomination fee. That's valued at $1,000 the entry. And win the Prelude, you'll walk away with $4,000 cash for your team. Runner-up of the Prelude will receive a paid entry to the Lighthouse, Yamba Lighthouse 4s. As we see Sheila, they're saving the best for last. That's a great bowl. So 2 to Team Naji, as David is not mucking around here. He sailed that. And it's gone. It hasn't disrupted any of the backwood. But Sheila with the last bowl will be looking to draw, pick up a 3 even, and just close that deficit just a little bit. And just a little bit scared off by that. So 2 to Team Naji. Moves her along to 14. Team Webb 21. And we're going into our last end. So 7 the difference. It's only 2 bowl pairs, so a maximum here would get Naji to 18. But really has not been a bad game at all. It's been close. Some good bowls. Tune in tomorrow, 9 a.m. Will be George Jackson. He'll be on the live stream rink against Team Swanson. So tune in for that. Both teams still in the hunt as Heidi has just played a bomb to finish up. So they'll be playing at 9 a.m. followed by round 5. That game's yet to be decided. Those rinks haven't been allocated for round 5. And then the playoffs, if there happens to be any. So it looks like there might be. We've got currently 2 3-game winners. I haven't been updated by any more. As we see Darren, he's played a bomb as well. So follow our Facebook page. The scores will be loaded up this afternoon, and you'll be able to follow your team's progress. Equal game winners will be a 3-end shootout, so it goes on wins only. Margins and ends only come into play to pick our best performed of each day, And our best card for round 5. Heidi, is she going to roll that in? Oh. Very close, up and down for shot. But, yeah, it'll be 3 end shootouts, and if the scores are level after 3, they'll play an extra end. And it'll be all down here on the synthetic, and it'll be all broadcasted. Thank you, Jamie.
You're welcome, mate.
Cracking shot that by Darren. Rolled his own in for shot. Got some coverage there as well. So next door, just for Tony, if you're still watching, mate, Grafton Boys 19 to 11. As we see, actually, they're changing the score over there, mate. You see Sheila. Great shot. Great shot. Just contact the shot bowl onto the jack and trailed it back. So 1 to Team Naji. So we follow this bowl of David Webb's down. And I tell you what, he's only got to stay on. He's going to lose it. So Sheila with her last bowl. And played this pretty well. Oh, what an absolute bomb. It's going to stay on. Cracking shot. So David Webb playing with some weight, chasing his bowl. We'll see how he is faring. Coming to shot very shortly. Not a bad effort. How's his weight to get back to the jack? Maybe enough to get second wood. Shaking hands. It looks like it's 2 to Team Naji. So they're going to finish on 16. Team Webb 21. So ended up being a very close game. Tony, I'll get those bowls back off Bob. They have to be well trained. Well, mate, I can tell you they've just changed the score. I don't think they've changed the ends. It says 14th end. They could be right. And they're in front 21 to 11. And the skipper's just trailed it away from his bowls and given it away. So that could end up being we'll just follow this game next door because it's a few viewers interested. So just give me a minute and I'll adjust these cameras. So that's Stevie Graham on the mat there. It looks like they're drawing to the tee. Ray Brown owns the bowl directly behind. So, yep, Grafton calling to contact onto the white to push the blue into the ditch. So we follow this bowl coming down. It might be a bit tight. It is. Doesn't look like there's going to be any more damage. Stevie Graham from South Tamworth Bowling Club. On a fair track here. Just going to have to pull up. Is he going to pull up in time? That's a bomb. Cracking shot. So 2 to Graham. They're called last end. We've just heard outside, so just going to try and drag these cameras across. We'll catch this last end. So 21 to 13. After that 2. So looks like Team Turney's home. With that, Ray Brown starting with a cracking shot, but so sorry, Tony, is Bob the lead or is Bob the skip? If you could fill me in with that. Ray Brown with his second. And a pretty good memory. Bob is the skip. Thank you. And the lead again, mate. Do you remember who we said the lead was? Was that was it Morgan or somebody? As we see this bowl, going to do enough to make second wood. So we've got two 3-game winners so far. And that is Team Morris and Team Strong. Team Morris Local, Lightning Ridge, and Team Strong Aberdeen. You can see the Aberdeen crew sitting down over there next to the Park Beach guys and enjoying a couple of beers after the game. Peter Madden, there we are. Peter Madden is the lead. Thanks, Tony. Ray Brown stands back in his normal position in front of the camera. We'll go up here. Okay, so Bob on the mat. He looks a little bit light on here, Bob. Just so everybody knows, this is the last end. It's 21-13. It's only 2 bowl pairs, so it looks like it's all wrapped up. Looks like Teeny is going to be a 2-game winner, and they've knocked down Team Graham, who were 2-game winners going into this match. So the field has really opened up and everybody's still in with a chance. Strong field here too, so would be very surprised if we see any more than a couple of 3-game winners. Okay, Bob with his last bowl. How's he going to finish? Oh, not too much in it. Boys, shake hands. Looks like it's 2. Oh, could be 1. Let's just say it's 1. And that will wrap it up. So Teeny 21, Graham 14 after 18 ends. Grafton boys landing 2 wins today. And Stevie Graham from South Tamworth and Ray Brown from Lightning Ridge remaining on 2 wins after going into the last round with 2 wins up. We have our live stream kicking off tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Georgie Jackson, he'll be jumping on there and he'll be playing against Swanson at 9 a.m., followed by round 5 game yet to be allocated. And shortly after that, around 1 o'clock or a little bit after, we'll be having, could be around 1:30, but we will keep you updated as we have staggering start times. We've got 38 teams here, only 15 rinks, so we do have a shotgun start. We'll let you know who is going to be in those playoffs. And if you follow our Facebook page, you will get all the updates, the live scores, and the leaderboard this afternoon. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to Happy, if he's still listening, and Hoppy. And we will catch you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Check Happy's Facebook page and YouTube Live Sports for the link or the Lightning Ridge Bowling Club. Cheers, guys. See you later.